And we're back for another episode. In this episode I'm going to be starting the relic quest for Scholar. So I recently hit level 50 Arcanist, which unlocked level 50 Scholar and Summoner at the same time. And I'm going to be going for both of the relics, so I've just decided to do Scholar first. And this will also be the first episode I'm doing, full episode I'm doing using my new Blue Yeti microphone. Thanks once again to Sani for buying it from my Amazon wishlist. Thank you very much. So anyway, back here in North Shroud, need to talk to Geralt and start the quest again. So when you start a new Relic Reborn quest, you need to be the job that you want to start the quest for. So I can see here A Relic Reborn Omnilex, and it will give me the Omnilex, which you can see is the Scholar Relic. So it says Geralt has the air of a man defeated. So just let me make one thing clear. It might be as I'm repairing kettles to pay for yesterday's mead, but I still got me pride as a master weaponsmith. You'll get no less than the finest out of me forge. And it might be as you've got the goddamn slips of paper, but it'll only get you so much. Restoring relics like these calls for some rare old materials, and I ain't got none. So if you want to get the job done, you'll have to run along and fetch them for me. What is it you want restored? Fancy yourself a scholar, eh? Like one of them has helped the nation of Nim preserve its sovereignty during the War of the Magi way back when. I know a bit about them as it happens. They were a right clever lot, those scholars. Thanks to their brilliant strategizing, the Nimians never failed to throw back would-be conquerors no matter how badly they were outnumbered. Like I always say, it ain't the size what matters, but how you use it. Any road, to the copy of the Omnilex you won, a right bleeding rare grimoire was supposed to contain all the material tactics ever conceived by man. Unlucky for ye though, they don't make them like they used to, which is to say not anymore. But if your heart's set upon a copy, you might try rooting about the ruins of Old Nim. If I remember rightly, the Nimians used to have a port over in western Lenosia, but it's long since become a Sahagin lair. The Sapsar spawning ground it's called. Okay, so I need to get the time-worn Omnilex from the Sapsar spawning grounds, which is in western Lenosia, right here. So the quickest teleport is to go to Aleport. So let's go. So we're on western Lenosia, Aleport. So that's the good thing about doing each of the relic quests, is that there is a story behind each one. Like you will learn a bit more about your class, about the history of it, and so on. So let's quickly go there. I'm still using my Gobu mount, which I got from rank 4 with the Sylphs. And even though I've hit rank 4 with both the Sylphs and the Amalja, I am still doing the daily quests just for the guild, because it takes a few minutes per day and you get a good 3 or 4k out of it, so you might as well just keep doing it until they release new Beast Tribe quests. So I do love this new microphone of mine. It seems really professional. Very much happy with it. And thankfully my Scholar and Summoner are already good enough gear to finish the entire relic chain. I think when I finished the relic as a bard, I had barely 3,500 health, so I've already got like nearly 500 more than that. I just need to try and find where it is. So this fate is obviously the one for unlocking Crystal Tower. There you go. That's the treasure coffer we want right there. Just trying to get away from these monsters, make them reset, but having heavy does slow things down a bit. And heavy again. Great. I'm going to see if I can sneak to this without pulling those monsters. Thankfully, as a scholar, I can just do leeches on myself and get rid of heavy. There you go. So now I need to go straight back to Geralt in Northtroud. So because I am doing the roulette still every day, you can see I have another 1200 philosophy points spare, which means I can use it towards buying either the Dragoon or Monk Relic, Dark Light sets, because they are pretty much the only Dark Light sets in the game I don't have yet. So hopefully it will mean by the time I get Monk and Dragoon to 50, I will have full Dark Light for both. Okay, here's Geralt. So let's see what he says. He said, "'Tis a copy of the Omnilex you want, a right bleeding rare grimoire what's supposed to contain all the military tactics ever conceived by man. Unlucky for ye though, they don't make 'em like they used to, which is to say not anymore. But if your heart's set upon a copy, you might try rooting about the ruins of old Nim. I remember rightly the Nimians used to have a port over in western Lenosia, but it's long since become a Sahagin lair, the Saspar spawning grounds it's called." Okay, so let's hand over the Time Worn Omnilex. It says, "The Relic Grimoire Omnilex in such poor repair as to render it unfit for use." So it says, "Well, bugger me, never in my wildest drunken dreams did I imagine you'd actually find the bloody thing. So I'll have to fire up the forge after all. Having said that, the relic's in far worse shape than I thought. It ain't like to survive much pounding in this state. Truth be told, I'd be worried about sneezing near it. We're going to need a new host, what will give itself for the restoration. Bring me an Eurytid's Picatrix of healing, one with 2 grade 3 quick tongue materials melded to it. This will serve as a vessel for the restored relic. Remember, 2 grade 3 quick tongue materia. Aught less and you'll get naught from me, no matter how many slips of paper you wave in my face." Okay, so we're gonna need to go now get the Eurytid's Picatrix of healing. Thankfully, if you've been watching my videos, you know I am level 50 in all crafting, so I will be able to make it myself. So I believe the Arcanist weapons are actually made by alchemists, so if I quickly check, Eurytid's Picatrix of healing, there we go. So I will need a bloody grimoire binding and a enchanted gold ink. So to make the gold ink I need 3 gold sands, and I think the bloody grimoire binding is a drop from Wondrous Palace, but I might actually already have one in my retainer if I quickly check. and it doesn't make any difference whether you hand in normal quality or high quality. It doesn't affect the quest at all. So if I quickly check my retainer, so let's see, probably in the last couple of slots. There you go, I've got 4 of them. So we split 1, okay. Because I do pick them up from Wanderer's Palace sometimes and I just keep them. And I'll just pick up some gold sand from the market board. So gold, sand, here you go. So I need 3 of them. Any stacks of 3s? There's a stack of 3 there, way overpriced, so I'm just going to buy this one. And I need the quick tongue material. There you go, quick tongue material 3s, they're worth 4,000 each, which is not so bad. Just for the sake of it, I am going to check how much the finished one sells for on the market board. So Eurytrid, Picatrix of Healing. So as you can see, with the 2 materials on it, they're selling for 19,000. So I've paid about, I don't know, 8,000. So again, I'm saving myself more than 10,000 gil, purely for the reason that I can craft it myself. So I change to Alchemist, quickly make the enchanted gold ink. And as I said, it makes absolutely no difference whether it's normal quality or high quality for this quest. There you go, gold ink made, and let's actually craft the item, would help. So Picatrix of Healing, Synthesize. I really should have done Ingenuity first, but never mind. Okay, so that's that made. And then I'm gonna meld it. So quick time materia, meld. And quick time materia, meld. Done. So let's now go and turn it in. So the quickest way out of here towards North Shroud is to go to the Yellow Serpent Gate. Almost there. Thankfully it's not too far of a run. It's not much effort, especially when we're on a quest to get a relic weapon. Okay, here's Geralt. So you need to bring me a Eurytid's Picatrix of Healing, one with 2 grade 3 quick tongue materia melded to it. This will serve as a vessel for the restored relic. I could hammer one of them in me sleep, but then I could wipe your ass without much trouble, and I ain't planning on doing that either. Seems you'll just have to do both yourself, eh? So handing it over. So, aye, 'tis a fine base you brought me. Aye, just a thing to host your relic. So I've merged what was left of the relic with the host weapon, so the groundwork's done, but don't go jumping for joy just yet, there's still more to do. I need to work on the finishing touches, but due to the reinforcement work I've had to do, the book's proving rather stubborn to mend. To get round this, we'll be needing some alumina salts, a substance made by grinding a rock called alumina into fine grains. Unlucky for ye though, it ain't easy to get hold of. Mayhap you already know this, but there's beasties out there what devour their prey whole, and some of them swallow rocks as to aid with digestion. The drone-chipped chimera, what terrorizes the central highlands of Corvus, happens to swallow alumina salts for this purpose. Slay the bugger and bring me the alumina salts, and I'll see to the finishing touches on your weapon. So it says, the battle against Orc Chimera is recommended for parties of 8 Disciples of War or Magic. The instance can be accessed from the Weeping Saint in Corvus Central Highlands. Okay, so let's go straight now to Camp Drybone, because that's the closest camp to it. So while I'm running, I'm just going to quickly check the party finder for the small chance there's already one. Oh, there you go. Oh, we need they need tanks for it, what a shame. So, and it does say specifically that you have to defeat Chimera as a scholar. I can't just join as a another class. So once I get there, I'll try and form my own party and get it done, and that'll be the next episode. So obviously this is not my first time doing it, but the reason I'm recording it from every job's point of view is just to show the difference in the story and also the different in tactics, you know, like how each job has to handle the encounter separately. Okay, and there he is. That's Chimera. So that's it for this episode, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.